All right, guys. So yesterday, you all did an activity on cyber physical systems. Those are systems that maybe use a lot of different things that connect to the internet and use sensors. This aspect using computerized kinds of software is called cyber. That's what cyber means, relating to computers. And then anything they're doing, these systems are using a cyber component and a physical component. So the cyber information they get, they do something physical. They take a physical action with it. So, we had some examples on from the agricultural industry where right now we have cyber physical systems that can actually use sensors to scan plants, detect how dry they are, detect how much nutrients are in the soil, and then it can actually decide whether to water them, how much, whether they need some different nutrients and actually give them that nutrients, like in the form of fertilizer or something like that. It can also download weather data from the internet to decide whether to water or not as well. So if they need water, but it's going to rain today, they won't water. They'll allow the rain to do that. We had a lot of class examples. You guys came up with some inventions. You guys said we should have heat sensors to see where everybody is in the classroom and report if people are getting out of their desk too often. It'll record data, whether Yusuf or Ollie are constantly out of their seats and report that maybe to their mothers or Miss Naomi or something like that. What else did we have? We had heat sensors, motion detectors or motion sensors to see when people are going in and out of the class and record that information, so on and so forth. We had somewhere, I guess it would get really advanced, maybe we could have sensors that can scan our faces and detect whether we're confused or not and can assist us in learning or playing music or something for the learning environment. Today, we're switching to another main aspect that's being developed right now, and that is artificial intelligence. So the cyber physical system doesn't really rely on being intelligent, almost having a brain. They've got a few simple things they scan, and then they have the action they're supposed to take programmed. Plant dry, water it. It's going to rain, don't water. Very simple. And it's usually many items connected and sensors. Artificial intelligence is some sort of machine. You guys have often seen artificial intelligence in the form of a robot that has almost human reasoning capabilities. And even now they're trying to get human intuition and emotions into a lot of this artificial intelligence. So they're almost intelligent. A lot of them can be programmed to learn from whatever is observed. They'll record that and will actually be able to, so if they see when they push a box that's 10 kg and it falls over, they'll record that every time they push a box and it falls over, they'll record that in their systems and learn that, so they know, okay, I push a box at 10 kg. They can learn, they're having a lot of things like, just to show you give you an example, the artificial intelligence aspect. They can actually learn games. They'll record playing different games, and they'll record what happens when they make different moves, and they'll learn how to play that game. And we'll use these in manufacturing and everything. And we'll give them these advanced kind of language and programming, mathematical equations called algorithms, where they'll actually collect different information and learn from it, and then know what processes to take based on what they've learned. So this is artificial intelligence, AI, and you'll learn more of this specifically. I have today some videos, and you will watch This one's a little bit more interactive today, this video. It's not just somebody kind of talking about it that's in the field of cyber physical systems and things like that, and Industry 4.0. This one has some animation and things. It's a little bit more interesting on artificial intelligence. And then you'll see how it is applied in manufacturing. Okay, what we have different machines and robots doing, and not just robotic. In the third industrial revolution, we introduced robotic automation. So they have one arm that picks something up, turns it around, does things like that, but it's not learning about what it's doing. It doesn't have, it's not loaded with a lot of information that makes it intelligent, just like you guys are loaded with a lot of information from your classes, and things like that you've recorded in your minds, or you've been given in your minds. These robotic automations just had one function, right? And they can't think. They don't have intelligence, artificial intelligence, right? So you'll be looking at how we've moved from this just simple robotic automation to artificial intelligence in manufacturing, which is making goods, right? Which is part of an industry. You have service industries, good industries. Services provide, services like transporting. In an industry, the transportation is a service. Making a good in a factory, like making textiles, making clothes, that is a goods industry. All right, I'm going to be right here on our online chat. I might put the video yesterday when we did a voice meeting. A lot of people just kind of talked over it and played, and then I couldn't answer questions very easily on it. But I'll try. You don't have to join it. If you do and want to ask me a question in it, you can, or listen to what I'm explaining to everybody else. You could also ask me questions on the chat. I'll be on both. All right.